Hello, everyone. I'm Krista Jackson. I am the head of marketing for Arcadia, which is Snapchat's global AR creative studio. Super excited to be here at the Proper today to chat with you guys about some AR. Just to give you a little background on Arcadia, we are a team that's dedicated to building innovative AR solutions, really to kind of solve human challenges, right? Like that's how we start every project, and we really want to use technology to try to help reverse some of the destructive trends we've seen in social media and hopefully make the world a better place. I think it's really important, we launched this brand campaign that you can see on the screen a couple weeks ago, and the idea of the campaign was really to talk about how we can move away from social media with, kind of the words that come to mind these days, right? It feels depressing. You're kind of in this constant state of FOMO where you're comparing yourself to everyone else, and I would even say at times destructive. And kind of use Snapchat as a platform where we can be the antidote to that. Obviously, I work at Snapchat, so I just want to set that disclaimer. But and tomorrow, in a weird turn of fate, actually marks my 4 years at the company. But before I joined Snap, I was a very active user. I actually have a 17-year-old brother, and Snapchat is the main way we communicate. If I text him, I won't get a response for days. But if I snap him, I'll get a response in seconds. He's constantly on our platform, and I really love snapping with him on Snapchat because it's just a really fun and easy way for us to communicate. As you can see, we play with lenses. He's probably dying. He's 17 now, so seeing him as a little boy, I'm sure I'm embarrassing him, but it's okay. He's not here. And so, yeah, a lot of you probably think of Snapchat as a social media platform, which we're really trying to change that perception, right? We were designed different. We open to the camera and not a endless kind of news feed, right? You're not just seeing a bunch of influencers. We actually really wanted to put humans at the center of all of our product design. So, the reason why we open to the camera is so you can kind of take pictures of the world around you and easily share them with the people closest to you in your lives. And I really love chatting on Snap. As I said earlier, I actually screen recorded a chat with my brother. Again, got his consent. It's all legally okay to show this. But I love that our conversations delete by default, right? You don't have a huge history of what you've been talking about. It's kind of in the moment. You're really able to just interact with your friends and family, and again, putting people first, right? Conversations on Snap or as you would have a conversation in everyday life. And because we put humans at the center of everything we do, I think AR is actually a really great example of that. We've been developing our AR tech for over a decade. As you can see on the slide here, about 300 million people use AR on Snapchat every day. And I think even more impressively, about 6 billion lens interactions happen on Snapchat as well. So people are loving AR, they're using it on our platform. And Arcadia, our in-house creative studio where I work, is a really core part of the ecosystem. We were founded just 2 years ago. Our founders are actually in this room today. And their ambition was really to build a team of dedicated innovators, creators, and makers who can really work with partners to bring first-of-its-kind AR experiences to the world at large. And with that, about 350 million people have actually already engaged and interacted with our lenses that we've put into the world to this day. And, I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but our Snap AR's AR capabilities really do address human challenges, and the ultimate goal of the work we do is to enrich our users' lives, right? We really want to build experiences that are super fun for people to engage with, and then also a great way for people to experience brands in a way or kind of thought that they've never had of that brand before, right? So I will dive into our work now. I've chosen 3 projects that I think really exemplify some of the best AR that we've produced to date. The first project I'll talk about is in 2022, we announced a partnership with Live Nation. And Live Nation really came to us, right? They wanted to put AR at the center of this partnership. If you have been to a music festival, you know they're a ton of fun. A lot of magic is created there, but they can also be a little hard to operate, right? Like you have no cell reception, you're with your friends, you want to see all these things. So instead of trying to make more magic moments, we really wanted to make it easier for people to interact at these festivals and find their way around. So we worked with Insomniac for EDC and Live Nation, of course, to create really kind of a first-of-its-kind AR experience. We created the AR Compass, which was essentially a 3D interactive map that let users kind of navigate the grounds, find points of interest and stages. You know, one kind of key insight that we learned from Live Nation is people were using 2D maps and still getting lost, not really actually even using them because they were just on a website, not easy to use. So that was kind of the insight that helped us create this AR Compass with wayfinding, right? It had an AR heads-up display, so you could basically just pull out your phone, open Snapchat, and navigate around the festival very easily. Another insight we learned, and I am guilty of this at music festivals, is people lose their friends, right? You want to go to one artist or one stage, your friends want to go somewhere else, and then by the end of the night, you're alone and you have no idea where your friends are. So we created Friend Finder. If you shared your location with your friend on Snapchat, you were able to find their last known location in our app, and we would navigate you to them. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about our partnership with the U.S. Women's National Team. They were gearing up for the FIFA World Cup, and they came to us and they said, listen, we have a ton of Gen Z fans, and we don't know how to keep them engaged across time zones, right? They're going to have to wake up super early in the morning, go to sleep super late at night. How can you help us keep engagement really, really strong pre, during, and post all of these games? And so to deliver on that, we created the Team Tracker. This was, again, a first-of-its-kind AR experience that used real-time data to showcase player stories, give you real-time stats, all from just the comfort of our platform. We also were able to create Bitmojis, which I really loved because I think it brought a little bit more of like that human-centered just approach to this, where you could take, you know, selfies with the Bitmoji. You could learn again more about the players, and they kind of came to life right there on your phone. And the last one I'll talk about, if any of you were here for Rush's talk, she went really deep into this, but in 2023, we made a AR-powered vending machine with Coca-Cola. I'm not going to talk about that project, but they came to us again this year, end of last year, and wanted to work with us on their Masterpiece campaign. So they had a huge spend for this. I'm sure some of you saw it in the Super Bowl, the Grammys, it was everywhere. But they wanted to bring this like real magic to fans and fans of their brand in their homes. So how their brief to us was essentially, how could we kind of put these masterpieces in the hands of our users? And so what we did is we created AR lenses of these iconic pieces, right? So fans were able to become a part of Van Gogh's Starry Night. They were in Aket's Divine Idol, and they could even become the girl with the pearl earring. It was really, really just beautiful work, all machine learning here, so really transformed people into, yeah, just iconic masterpieces. And another way that we amplified the campaign is we worked with influencers all over the US, Zach King being one of them, who essentially built a commercial for us, kind of taking our AR lenses and really using it to share with their fans and get even more people in on the fun. So kind of to tie everything together, right? I think from really transforming how people experience music to connecting friends and family. I mean, I talked a lot about my brother today and how much we use Snap. And then also to enhancing the world around us. You know, Snapchat is really the rocket ship kind of driving this AR revolution. And at Arcadia, we really think of ourselves as the nose cone of this rocket. And we believe we're on a precipice of another revolution, right? I think personal computing is huge, and we're going even into spatial computing. And AR is really kind of what's fueling this whole revolution. And I think what's super important for us to remember is we have to center people in this revolution. We can't just focus on all these amazing technologies. We have to come back to people and communities and put them first. So yeah, at Arcadia, we are pushing the bounds of what's possible with AR. Here's just a few collections of some of the other lenses we've created throughout the years. And whether that's with spatial design or human interaction, we are always seeking partners that can kind of help us bring very innovative solutions to the world. And hopefully we can, create a better world where augmented reality transforms not just how we experience the world, but how we interact with the people around us. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed chatting with you all, and it's been great. I'll be around if you want to catch up.